The abandoned school stood at the edge of town, hidden behind overgrown trees and rusted fences. Locals avoided it, but curiosity pulled me inside one cold evening. Classrooms were frozen in time, desks overturned, books scattered, dust thick in the air. Every blackboard I passed carried the same message, written in shaky white chalk: "Don't open the last room." At first, I thought it was a prank left by other explorers, but the handwriting was identical in every classroom, as if written by the same hand at the same time. At the end of the corridor, I found it, the last room. The door looked newer than everything else, the wood unrotted, the handle clean. A broken lock hung loosely, swaying even though there was no wind. My chest tightened. The silence felt heavy, like the building was holding its breath. Against my better judgment, I pushed the door open. A wave of chalk dust and stale air rushed out. The classroom looked normal, rows of desks, a teacher's table, but the temperature dropped instantly. Then I heard it. Soft laughter, children whispering. My flashlight flickered, and I saw tiny handprints appear on the dusty desks, one by one, as if invisible students were sitting down. I called out, my voice shaking, but the laughter only grew louder. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind me. I ran toward it, pulling with all my strength, but it wouldn't budge. The chalkboard behind the teacher's desk began writing on its own. Letters scratched themselves into place. "Class is not over." The laughter turned into crying. Desks dragged across the floor by unseen hands, blocking the exits. Just as panic overwhelmed me, the bell rang, loud and sharp. Everything stopped. The desks slid back. The crying vanished. The door creaked open slowly. I ran without looking back. Later, I found old records stating the school was closed after a fire killed an entire classroom of children, trapped during detention in the last room. Story 2: The Siren of the Abandoned Factory. The factory was miles away from the city, surrounded by silence. People said the siren still sounded at night, though the power was cut decades ago. I entered through a collapsed wall. Inside, massive machines stood frozen, coated in rust. Yet the floor beneath my feet felt warm, like the place was still alive. Footprints marked the dusty ground, fresh ones. I followed them deeper inside, my flashlight revealing control panels blinking faintly, impossible without electricity. The air vibrated with a low hum, almost like breathing. Without warning, the siren screamed to life. The sound was deafening, sharp enough to make my ears ring. Red emergency lights flashed, bathing the factory in blood-colored light. Over the siren, I heard voices, workers shouting, screaming for help. The siren stopped abruptly. Silence returned. Then a voice whispered my name from behind one of the machines. I turned, heart pounding, but no one was there. The voice spoke again, closer now, begging me to stay and finish the shift. I ran outside, gasping for air. Later, research revealed a chemical leak decades earlier. Workers were trapped inside as the siren failed to shut off. Some bodies were never recovered. Locals say the siren still calls for replacements when someone enters alone. Story 3: Level 4 of the Abandoned Mall. The mall was empty, its glory long gone. I explored the underground parking, descending level by level. When the elevator doors opened again, the sign read, Level 4, a floor not listed on any map. The level was brightly lit. Cars were parked neatly, spotless, as if used daily. One engine was still warm. My reflection in the car windows lagged behind my movements like a delayed video. A car radio suddenly turned on, broadcasting news from 15 years ago. The announcer described a mall collapse that supposedly never happened. My phone lost signal. The exits vanished. In the mirrors, I saw people standing behind me, shoppers, families, children. But when I turned around, the space was empty. Footsteps echoed, circling me slowly. The elevator appeared again. Inside, mirrors reflected a crowd instead of me. I escaped at dawn. Security later told me multiple explorers disappeared after claiming to visit Level 4. Officially, It doesn't exist.